Hey, what's up everyone? Kevin here. In this video, I want to share with you guys my 5 most memorable resorts from this past season. Every year, I try to go to new places. So these 5 resorts, I highly recommend. All of them, I can't wait to get back to. And these places all have some of the best terrain for snowboarding in the world. The first resort, which was super memorable this past season, was Snowbird Resort in Utah. Snowbird, right off the bat, it's got some of the best alpine riding in all of North America. There's the potential for so many chutes and cliffs and big mountain riding. My first day riding there, I was with Dan from Board Progression, and he was showing us around so many incredible areas. I couldn't believe it for a resort on my very first day, just having access to some incredible alpine terrain, really fun gullies, and dropping some awesome cliffs. So for a first day at a new resort, Snowbird blew me away, had a blast riding with Dan and his buddy Alex, and can't wait to get back there and ride again soon. The next resort that was super memorable was Taos Resort in New Mexico. My friend Aaron from Downslope Mobile invited us down. He has a place in Taos, and the drive down, I really didn't know what to expect. New Mexico, what I think of is it being a hot, deserty place. But on arrival to Taos, I was completely blown away and my mind was changed. The mountain itself at Taos was incredible, a very unique landscape, something I had never seen before in snowboarding. And our first run, we did a short hike up to some incredible trees. And on this day, there was deep snow and we just felt like we were bouncing through the powder. So from turn to turn, bouncing between trees. And one of the best tree laps of the entire season was at Taos. So the overall experience there is incredible. The unique landscapes of New Mexico mixed with the unique snowboard culture there. Our friend Aaron was such an amazing host showing us around, and we'll definitely get back to snowboarding in New Mexico soon. The next resort I gotta shout out is Powder Mountain in Utah. And Powder Mountain kind of has this mystique about it, like as if you're gonna go there and it's always gonna be deep powder snow. But on the day that we went, that's exactly what it was. We arrived, there was almost nobody in the parking lot. It was super quiet. And our first lap, we were like waist deep in super light Utah powder snow. So it was absolutely living up to its name. We were up riding again with Dan from Board Progression, his buddy Alex and Austin. And between all of us, we were getting just face shots turn after turn. And the unique thing about Powder Mountain is that it's never very busy. They really limit the number of ticket sales and season passes. So you're not gonna run into those big lift lines. I think every lap we just got straight onto the chair, and because there's not very many people, you're also getting an untouched lap. Even our very last lap of the day, we were still riding untouched snow. And for me, that is like the best sign of a good resort, is when you can ride it all day, and the best lap is actually the last one. So can't wait to get back to Powder Mountain. Had an incredible time, definitely the deepest snow of the season. The next incredible resort that we got to visit this past season was Lake Louise in Alberta, Canada. And Lake Louise has been on my bucket list of places to visit for years and years, and finally got to check this place out. The first standout about Lake Louise is the stunning views. I think anywhere in the world, Lake Louise has to have like top 3 best views on Earth. You just can't even believe what you're looking at while you're up there. Just some of the most incredible mountain peaks you've ever seen. Lake Louise is also a very expansive resort with lots of different kinds of terrain. We got super lucky that a local Alex was showing us around, and he wasn't holding back at all. He was taking us down some really steep chutes, through some incredible pillow lines, and had even scoped out some powder areas for us. So Lake Louise, such a standout for the views and incredible terrain. The last resort I want to mention, and this one was definitely the most eye-opening of the season or of my entire snowboard career, and that was snowboarding in Gulmar, India. Gulmar is a resort I've been trying to get to for the last 5 years, and finally we got to make it happen. The unbelievable thing about Gulmar is that it has world-class mountain terrain, but there's nobody there to ride it. So when you get to the top of the gondola, you're gonna be the only one on the mountain riding this world-class terrain. It's really like nothing else you can get in the world, aside from heliboarding. Each lap we were getting incredible powder snow, but the terrain there is really the standout. Just unlimited amount of chutes, drops, fun gullies to ride through. Probably the best freeride terrain that I've ever experienced. So that combined with no people just made Gulmar super special. On top of the alpine terrain, there was also some really fun tree runs, and the trees were these like ancient trees that had been there for hundreds of years. So a super special feeling riding through ancient trees. I also have to mention the local snowboard crew there was helping us so much find these good lines, taking us around, showing us all the special spots. And right up to our last day there, we were always riding a completely different zone. So even though we were there for a month riding nonstop, there's still so much to explore in Gulmar. So a huge shout out to the local crew at Gulmar, such an incredible experience. And if you get the chance, you definitely have to go to India and check this place out. I hope you'll get the chance to visit some of these resorts. If you have already, let me know your experience down in the comments. And if you have a few resorts that you'd recommend, it'd be great to hear from you in the comments as well. Have fun out there snowboarding, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.